Welcome to the EazyBizz Jobs and Scheduling section. This section is available from the navigation section on the left hand side of the page. The first thing you'll see when it comes up is a job summary section. All the jobs are summarized based on their status, and the totals for that particular status are available here. You can expand on each individual status, and this will bring up all the jobs that are at that current status level, and then you can also open that job directly from the Open button. The summary section also presents charts based on the amount of jobs that have been completed by month and the value of those jobs, again by month. Now all the information being presented is within the period specified in this top section here. You can change it by simply selecting the dates from the calendar or navigate through the date ranges using these buttons, which move back and forth by the amount selected. Once you've made a change, simply click Submit. The My Jobs tab will give you a listing of all the jobs in the system within the selected period. You can create a new job simply by clicking the Create New button. You can use a search functionality to search for specific jobs, such as let's look for completed jobs. Simply select the option, hit Search, and there it is. You can then clear the results simply by clicking the Clear button. You can also filter based on the first letter of the client's name simply by clicking the button here. The Select button will open up a job details form. The Notes button will allow you to add notes specific to that job. You can convert this individual job to an invoice with that button. This is only available once the job is completed. You can create a copy of the job and attach documents and images. The number on this marker will reflect the number on the marker in the mapping section. Let's have a look at an individual job form. As you can see, the basic layout is very similar to that of a quote or an invoice. So we'll look at specific items that relate to the job. You can allocate jobs to assets or teams, and you can also allocate the job as multiple visits. This will allow you to have multiple visits allocated to this individual job. We'll discuss that in a bit more detail shortly. The item detail section works very much the same as quotes and invoices, with a drop-down list and the list containing items from the inventory section or items set up for quotes and invoices directly. Now let's have a look at job scheduling. If a job is created and hasn't been allocated in the job form to an individual asset or team, it will be presented in the Not Allocated column. This will allow you to simply grab, drag and drop that particular appointment to whichever asset or team you like. The duration of these appointments can also be changed dynamically. The My Jobs tab, as previously discussed, has a Create New Jobs button, but you can also create a new job simply by clicking anywhere on the schedule in a blank area. Unless multiple visits has been selected on the job form, each individual schedule entry will match directly to an individual job in the My Forms tab. For jobs that have been configured as multiple visits, adding an additional visit is simply a matter of clicking anywhere where there is not an existing appointment and entering the details using the standard form that's available. Simply select the job from the drop-down list. This drop-down list will only contain jobs that are configured as multiple visits. As you can see, it will automatically populate the information from the job 1087. Another powerful feature that's available for multiple visits is the way the item details works. It automatically populates based on the item details selected for job 1087, except the quantity is 0. This way you can pick and choose what's relevant for that particular visit, automatically adding up the total there. You can also create repeats of that particular visit simply by clicking the Repeats button. Repeats are available daily, weekly and monthly. As you can see, there's our additional visit for job 1087. Let's now have a look at the My Jobs tab, and for job 1087 let's expand all the different visits using the plus key. As you can see, all the visits are there listed, and the Select button will allow you to open up the job form for each individual visit. A powerful feature here is that you can now generate an invoice based on all these individual job schedule entries. What this will do is go through all the line item details and add them all up, so that the total of the invoice will match all the individual visits. Let's have a look at setting up assets and teams. These are the options available when you're in the job scheduling section. The assets can simply be configured by selecting them from this list here, or you can create a team by selecting Team, going into the Team section, and from here what you can do is allocate individual assets to that team. The items and rates are effectively the same as the items and rates available for both invoices and quotes, and the settings area is also very similar. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.